welcome to VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. NFL time? Yeah, it's NFL time. I basically want to see the NFL take advantage of the possibility of changing rules and making things better than it is now. Thanks to the XFL, whenever that comes around or whenever that starts, they will be able to do this. However, I definitely would like to see not what a catch is, not the overtime stuff, but being able to challenge every play. Think about that one. Being able to challenge every play. All plays are reviewable. There's no nuance within a rule that prevents you from challenging a play. So for the most part, everything comes out right. I'd rather see an advancement in that. I'd rather see an improvement in that than tinkering with the overtime rule, because it isn't fair. You know what's not fair? Not winning the game in normal time. You know what's not fair? Not scoring the ball or scoring when you have the ball the first time go around, or having a defense to stop the other team. So I'm not too concerned about that. But what isn't fair, a play, a turnover, a key moment in the game goes against another team and they can't challenge the play because there's something within the rule book saying that that play is not reviewable. I'm more leaning towards fixing that problem first, addressing that issue before we go off down the yellow brick road into no man's land. Basically, going down somebody else's rabbit hole. Before we do that, before we get a little cray-cray and all of that, how about making all plays reviewable? And it's not to say that you can do this all the time. I'm sure people that's smarter than me will come up with a concept of how you can do this, how many times you can do this. And if you don't get it right, hey, I'm just throwing the concept out there. The builders can do what they do. They can build upon the concept. And something else that's probably a little bit outdated, the NFL Combine. I get it. I understand. It makes money. People watch. But what are they watching? Does having a stellar performance in the Combine, does it translate and transfer to an amazing player? If that's the case, why don't people watch track and field? If that's the case, why don't people watch track and field sports more often? College does it. Universities does it. Olympic has it. Watch it more often. But that's a different suggestion for a different time. I get it. The NFL Combine helps. It gives you an opportunity to at least be able to pretend that you know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, that guy is fast. But does the fast, or being fast, track and field fast, is it fast when it comes to the football field? A lot of these things don't translate and transfer over. But let's keep doing this. Why IDK? Can somebody please explain that to me? And while you explaining that to me, what do you think when it comes to NFL in the rules? Do you think the overtime rule is antiquated, even though they've been tinkering with it for years now? Or a couple of years they've tinkered with it? And how can I say this? And the instant replay, should that be addressed? Should you be able to review all plays and no plays should not be not reviewable? And if so, how many should you get? And if so, how long should it take? Then again, are you ecstatic? Are you happy that we all know what a catch is now? Or do you want to tinker with that for some more? Or how about this? There's some other things that you would like to see changed and addressed. You know what to do. You know what to do. So do it.